Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a general Aries to Pisces, and I'm going to do something I haven't done yet. I'm going to attempt to do sort of a mini spread, okay? But we're going to do this general by element, okay? And I'm going to do a Bluebird Lenormand spread, and that's just what it'll be. So whatever comes out may or may not be your story, but check all your sun, your moon, and your rising, okay? So it'll be a 12 card S pattern spread, okay? That's what it's called. I haven't done this in a while, so I brought out the little book too, just in case. I usually use Lenormand as a clarifier, or, just to get a general idea of what's going on, but we're going to actually use it to tell the whole story of what's happening, whatever's in your energy, all right? So we'll start with fire signs, go on to air signs, then earth signs, and then water signs. And I'll timestamp everything in the description box, okay? Here we go. All right, for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit, what do you have for our fire signs at this time, please and thank you? Let's pull our 12 cards. All right, let me just make sure we get the order right here. Okay. Now, normally you would be right here as far as in the placement yourself. All right. Now, I also look at minor arcana as well as the overall of what's going on, and everything individual and intuitively, okay? Already I can tell that you're dealing with a friend of sorts that may be slick with that fox that's there. We'll get into it. All right, and the scythe too. Okay. And you may be dealing with at least 3 people and possibly a child, okay, involved in this situation. So we have a King of Cups, a King of Wands, a Queen of Swords, and a Page of Wands here, and a Page of Pentacles. There's your second child. It could also just indicate immature energies as well. So you have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on board here. So you could be dealing with those signs, or you could be any one of those signs, okay? All right, so starting out immediately, I don't really have a wand, but we'll go ahead and use my little pointer here, my little clear quartz pointed crystal, okay? You have number 4 with the house. A stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first begin. And since it's the first card, this is how you're beginning, with stability and this stately home. So maybe things are good at home, good foundations and everything. You do have a King of Cups here, energy. So there's your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio starting out. So this could be your energy or an energy around you that's starting off the whole reading, right? Then you have number 14, the fox is sly, a friend is too, someone may try to deceive you. With wily glances, the renard snaps, evade deception, and beware old traps. So this is an energy you're already familiar with, okay? All right, definitely some sort of, maybe this is a friend, maybe they have all they need, maybe they have a stable home foundation. That might give you a clue as to who they are. Man's best friend, faithful and true, his soul he'd lend and trust to you. A pat on the head delights the old boy and rewards you with loyalty and joy. Okay, so maybe it's a kinship between these 2 kings, okay? You have an Aries, Leo, Sag king, and you have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio king, okay? Now, it would appear to be that the King of Wands here has a decision coming up regarding this situation, okay? And you do have past energy here, Also Aquarius because of the star. I see that as well. Okay. And the clouds indicate just having to kind of filter through and make a decision based on what's tried and true, right? Not to make that rhyme or anything. It's another thing about this deck I love. I tend to get a little limericky myself. Okay. Clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with firm decision. Beware of clouds, misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. So this person's already been slick, right? Kind of misty and obscure. So perhaps the decision is to walk away from this individual, as you so please, of course, and move on to what makes you happy. That's what the stars is all about. Shining stars bright in the sky bodes joy from afar where happiness lies, and starlight dreams come true. Hope is in sight, success is in view. You do have this Page of Pentacles coming in. So maybe it's an external energy that's going to distract this other fox dog energy, okay? That's what the scythe is all about. The scythe cuts bare, danger stalks too. Of strangers beware, they can harm you. If nearby cards hold favorable view, with swift action you'll overcome too. And you do have favorable view here. You have favorable view here. So you are surrounded by it, and then you've got a couple other energies, right? These main energies over here. So for the majority of it, you do have favorable view. This should be an easy thing to overcome, more than likely because you see it coming, right? And you've been familiar with this energy before. You have this Page of Pentacles. That is something new starting in the tangible, perhaps something you're going to be learning about that's new. With the Clover, it may be sad at first, but it actually might be a luck of the draw. It might actually be a saving grace, a blessing in disguise, okay? Flowers surround in clover leaf means happiness surrounded over grief. Bits of luck and fortune await. You have the potential to make life great. And there's a lot of giving energy, reciprocity energy there too with the Six of Pentacles. And with the Ten of Cups on the dog there, and the Nine of Wands with the fox, I'm also seeing that maybe this is something you had already previously guarded your happiness over. Maybe they were just trying to make you unhappy or make you feel guilty for being happy or having stuff or being, whatever the situation was, okay? And then from the Six of Pentacles Clover energy over here, we immediately move into the birds with a message, right? Something that's a Seven of Pentacles, that's something that's, putting some investment in time and energy and resource into. So birds bring a message full of cheer. If this card falls distant, all is not clear. Whatever the outcome, remain without fear. Woes will be brief for the birds disappear. And assuming you're sitting right here, it's actually in between, okay? Either way you look at it. So it's like it could go either way, 50-50, depending on how you view it, right? Glass half full, glass half empty type situation. Then you have this Page of Wands over here. The message could very well be about an external conflict with the birch rod here. And it's fast communication too, fast messaging, fast learning. So whatever this is will sort of be a saving grace, almost like you almost invested back into this situation again, and then you learned, oh, now I remember exactly why I was in this situation, why I left this situation in the first place, right? Because you're going to be reminded of same old, right? Birch rod brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife all has gone amiss. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day, begotten of quarrels that bring much dismay. And this does not necessarily have to be a husband or husband-wife situation. This could just indicate a strong partnership that has, gotten into conflict, right? A divorce, if you will, of situation. It could be talking of that, right? Then you have this Ten of Pentacles and the key here. Number 33, inspiration unlocks the door. Solutions are the key to success and more. Miracles and insight are easy to trace once the final piece tumbles into place. To me, this signifies that perhaps whatever this bit of information is coming in will be that final piece for you, okay? And you'll know the truth with this Queen of Swords here, okay? And know how to move forward. And you'll be able to move forward towards some sort of happiness, okay? And what's finishing off here is a Ten of Swords, which is, tens are just about endings. Usually the Ten of Swords is a sense of like betrayal and being stabbed in the back, right? But with this, I'm kind of saying like this is just the truth has revealed itself completely, and now you can really truly move on from this situation for good, right? And the ship does indicate those travels. Now on the flip side, I could also see that this person is the one that has realized what the hell went wrong in this situation and they were at fault, right? And maybe they're admitting to their instigation in some conflict, and that's the final piece, right? And maybe now this could be a restored friendship where you guys can move on, right, together and start fresh, right? A ship carrying gold sails straight into view, lined in its hold. Are fortunes for you if you should travel with a special friend. Memories unfurl for years upon end. So there's some hope here at the end of this situation. Either way you look at it, moving forward, you're going to be traveling, making new memories, right? It's going to be fortuitous. It's going to be filled with fortune and good luck, okay? And the clover is a good luck card as well. So, clover is all about that. The star is also a wish fulfillment coming true. So maybe this is something that had been hoped by either party. This resolve, whatever this resolve may be, okay? As far as timing, I'm seeing perhaps this had been a long-standing battle with all these lots and lots of pentacles on board here, possibly between maybe 6 and 10 years, possibly. And moving forward, could be a matter of like 9 or 10 weeks, maybe 6 months max, okay? So that's what's coming up, okay? Now that's notwithstanding any changes in the Akashic and external energies causing some conflict or change, but that's what's being proposed at this time for y'all, okay? All right, let's see if there's anything else I might be missing aside from what I just see in the cards here. With card number 4, the opportunities ahead are promising, so that's good. In the event that the card is below you being here, I should actually have something here. That's you, okay. It suggests caution, especially with respect to surrounding cards, especially since you do have Scythe, Fox, well, Fox and Scythe, but you do have the stars here surrounding it, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal, okay? You still need to be cautious about it. And strong in your beliefs, okay? Number 14, and bear with me, I haven't gotten a chance to really use the book in a while, so this is good. So anything new? There is danger with the fox by sly craftiness, and you should be alert to all the pitfalls and false friends. Perhaps this hadn't been a false friend. Like I said, maybe they had turned a new leaf, or maybe they still are. So that would be up to you to use your discernment and your intuition on. Okay. Dog. There's only 2 cards of bad omens around. It suggests a needy friend who takes more than they give. So there might be still a little bit of that energy with this card, okay? 6. Clouds. Strong events lie ahead. Yes, strong events lie ahead. That's what it means. Okay. And 16. Anything different about 16 here? Stars. Assurance of continued success and favorable outlook. Harmony may be disrupted by other cards that are surrounded with bad omen, and you do have a few. So just be mindful of that. If you end up feeling disharmonious in the situation, it might be time to pull back for a moment and reground, okay? That's my suggestion. We don't cater to bad behavior, right? Positive reinforcement. Think that. Don't feed the trolls. They're looking towards that. Especially if you're having this neediness energy, right? You want to kind of avoid catering to that, you know? Don't placate ego, right? Of course, you do you. You do as you so please, okay? But this energy is really going to test you, and I get the sense that this is really truly a test to see how much you've grown and see how you handle it, right? Now, it could be end up favorable where you two get back together, so to speak, you know, and rekindle a friendship or whatever the situation is, depending on how you respond to it, right? It could be that this person's just seeing if you're still a pushover, or perhaps you had been the overgiver at one point in time and they were just take, but now you're not like that because you know your worth, right? I get that sense here with, you know, quite a few of these higher pentacles cards as well, and the Ten of Cups. So just be very mindful of that and how you want to respond to it, okay? 10 Skies, cutting away of current troubles or the weakening of a bad situation. So that's also actually a pretty decent thing. Depending on how you respond, right? Maybe what you've seen in your intuition and your dreams, because that could also indicate that as well. You know, maybe being guided by the divine, right? On how to go through this situation using your discernment and your intuition. It may actually temper the ego response initially, right? That initial response. Okay. Make sacrifice to overcome challenge. And it could be as simple as just pride, right? Maybe you've been hurt by this person so badly before that, you know, it's really hard to forgive them and forget, right? And that's understandable. It really just depends on the situation. But if this person is really true about beginning anew with you, they would learn they would figure out a way to be able to present to you how that you can trust them again, right? And Clover, let me see here. Good luck, good fortune. Present misfortune or sorrow will soon disappear. And you do have some good cards around at -2, so that's not too bad, okay? So this may look worse than it actually is, you know what I mean? 12 with the birdies. Definitely dealing with a friend. This card suggests the need to talk with a friend. And it's not far away, but it's not close either, so be wary of negative communication or unfavorable gossip. With that birch rod, that could end up being that way, that they're going to just talk about what they just came from, right, and how they realized it. It could just be gossiping, right? Birch rod signifies disharmony and conflict in personal life, domestic trouble, quarrels, stormy friendship, unhappy romance, and failing marriage. So if they're going to be gossiping about that, you don't need to hear about it. That's their problem. But if they need a sound ear and guidance, that's different, right? But if they're just there to talk your ear off and gossip and bitch and complain, you know, and act in that needy energy, that's not something you want to invite in. Just be wary of that and move accordingly, how you see fit, okay? And the key, bear with me, it's been so long since I've done this. Like, I don't know, a good year and a half now. All right, new undertakings and accomplishments of new goals. It is a little far away from you, okay? It may be a sign of disappointment, troubles, and plans going awry, but it's also far from them too. So, solutions remain elusive is definitely accurate here, okay? It is further away from both, from everybody, but very close to children. So maybe it has something to do with the children too in this situation, if there is, or immature energies, younger energies, okay? All right, then flowers. This is such a tiny, tiny book, okay? Happiness and content in all things, okay? Joy in all daily aspects of life. And the closer the card is to you, the stronger the favorable influences. So it just seems like whatever this end up situation, this is the closest it's to, is this trip. So this is going to be a happy and joyful thing. Whatever this is happy and joyful, okay? 3, ship, and your last card. Opportunity approaching opens up for new avenues of good fortune and success in business. Care must be taken in the event of unexpected setbacks, so planning ahead would be smart. It's only a journey, a trip with memorable events, if it's really close. And since this is a small read, I'm going to go ahead and say it's close anyway. I usually think of like 4 more rows away as being far away. But it is the very last one. That's how things will end. So, you know, I would say it's probably going to be memorable and a journey as well. Maybe not a literal travel, but definitely some new memories ahead, new beginnings, right? All right, that's what I have for you, fire signs. Hopefully that helps. Check out some of your other placements, okay? Good, you can see it. I was worried that wouldn't show up on screen. There you go. All right, have a good one. Bye. All right, for our air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, what do we have? Spirit, let's pull our 12 cards for the 12 card S pattern spread, please. What's going on with our air signs at this time, please and thank you. And bear with, it's been a while since I've done a legit spread like this. Even though it's not like the master spread, I don't have that much space or time. So I thought I'd try this out. All right. Immediately starting off with some reciprocity and good luck. I like that. All right. Ooh. All right, well, the cards will tell us more. So it's an S pattern, right? I'm going this way. Now, of course, you can do these spreads any which all way you want, depending on how you like to pull cards. Some will just pull from the top of the deck. I don't do that. All right. You can also elect not to read the minor arcana. I do. Which one fell first? This one did. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, nice. I'm loving this. I was a little worried there when I saw the coffin in the sky. So it may not be all that. It may just seem weary. Just because there is some element of unknown in the situation. So you do have the moon and the stars next to each other here, but you also have the sun. So immediately I'm seeing a masculine energy, a king, okay, and 2 pages. I'm going to go ahead and assume you're here, right where Namaste is. I was telling Aries and Leo and Sag should have a little figurine right here. That would be you, okay, sitting across from the table. All right. It's a little weird to do it this way because that's the style of reading this deck is. Anyway, I'm also seeing the 2 pages, the immature, it could be just younger energies, immature energies. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sag. We've got Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius. We've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Okay. We also have an Ace of Pentacles here. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Anybody else? With the sun, I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, Sag. The moon could be Cancer, Pisces. Stars could be Aquarius. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I see 2 Piscean energy cards. I see Taurus. I see Virgo. I see Libra, Sagittarius, Virgo again, and Scorpio. Did I miss anybody? Those could just be energies. Those could be secondary placements somewhere else in their chart, okay? All right, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and read it all the way through for you, okay? From clover to sun here. Flowers surround in clover leaf means happiness surmounted over grief. Bits of luck and fortune await. You have the potential to make life great. Heed well good news from the cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. The heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. Serenity rests deep in thy heart. Loving yourself is where it should start. Illness is known, sickness is near. Fate has its own ending to fear. You lose your money, all's hopeless to you, and with sadness your courage fails too. A lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. Clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with firm decision. Beware of clouds misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. Brawny and bold, here is the bear. Your financial positions you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. The scythe cuts bare, danger stalks too. Of strangers beware, they can harm you. If nearby cards hold favorable view, with swift action you'll overcome too. The unopened book weaves stories concealed. When pages are read, the truth is revealed. The book guards tales of inner emotion. Blessed are the words of deep devotion. I'm about to get tongue twisted here. Okay. The slumbering moon, when it rises near, means that great honors are bound to appear. Intuition and perception soar in the night. Emotions wax and wane in the moon's light. Shining stars bright in the sky bodes joy from afar where happiness lies. In starlight dreams come true, hope is in sight, success is in view. The sun is warm and brightens the day. Good luck has begun to come your way. The closer your location, you bask in sweet bliss. Energy abounds in summer's radiant kiss. So it ends with a bang, a pretty big bang with the moon, the stars, and the sun, okay? And the moon and the stars really do talk about night, right? Like, so maybe things are ending, but you have this like bright new beginning here. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's a new beginning in the tangible, right? But you do have a little bit of foul up over here. Like maybe it's just, I'm really just seeing just sort of anxiety is the major issue here. That's what your illness could be, right? With your coffin here. But it's ending soon because things are actually turning a corner for you once you have this book opened, right? And it only seems ominous, but it's not really. It's just there's one final little piece, right? So when pages are read, the truth is revealed, okay? And could be dealing with this King of Wands energy and perhaps whatever it is that's being learned in the tangible here with these 2 pages. They're students, right? And it could be surrounding children. It could be surrounding a younger person as well as an older person. Okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a masculine and 2 children. It could be a feminine in this energy and taking charge. Okay? All right. Page of Cups typically is a message coming in of emotional value. I'm going to go ahead and say that. And the Page of Pentacles is all about learning something new in the tangible, something new in the tangible coming through that you're going to learn about, right? That's going to be a message to you. That's going to overcome some of these Ten of Wands, these burdens that are here as well. And perhaps there have been some mental conflict with the Six of Swords regarding some sort of independence and freedom and, you know, feeling good, looking good, smelling good, right? But it all starts off here with this reciprocity and luck, right? And it's once you get this message from this Cavalier, perhaps it's something you had wished because of the Nine of Cups here, right? Perhaps it had been wished, or maybe the message being sent is being sent by someone because they want it to happen, right? And they're bringing in some sort of apology or expression of love, right? But this is also just to remind you that, you know, always cater to self-love first, okay? Do what your heart's desire is, okay? Just because somebody else is giving you some change of heart doesn't mean you have to go for it, right? Value self too, okay? Loving yourself is where it should start. All right, so I'm going to go through each and every one here. Because and maybe it's something you learn too. Maybe this book is actually like something from your dreams, right? And your true wish fulfillment, because the star is all about true wish fulfillment. You also have the Six of Cups here. There could be something from your past that may be resurfacing, right? That you need to move on with, right? Towards that Page of Pentacles that will make it right. It could be a reminder. This could also just be self too. Maybe the message is coming through a dream from an ancestor or something. That's something else I'm also seeing too. The Tower is all about just being strong and confident, okay, in this deck. It's not necessarily that things are falling apart. No. But there may be some challenge, okay? But you can definitely have the strength for it. You do have the strength for it, okay? So let's go through this one at a time here. Starting with the Clover. And assuming you're here, your namaste, okay? It signifies that present misfortune or sorrow will soon disappear. And it's not really surrounded by any bad cards, so you're golden, okay? And then you have the Cavalier here. Good news coming from a stranger. All right, it may mean wealth or wishes will come true. It's a good omen and a sign that the outlook is becoming favorable. Because that's how you start this whole thing out. Don't really have any cards around it of bad omen or augury. So that's good. Heart. Anything else? It also foretells that romance will bloom and happiness will embrace you. This is a strong, favorable card of overall contentment. Okay, so it could also be about that as well. This may be a story for quite a few people. All right. Coffin. Sickness, loss of money, eventual loss of courage to meet and overcome problems. This could be a serious omen. Even if the card is far away, it's still to be feared. And that just tells, I really picked up on anxiety, you know, like maybe just some sort of unknown, what the heck, you know what I mean? Like maybe it came out of the blue. Whatever this news is came out of the blue and you weren't expecting it or prepared for it, right? And it may cause some sort of anxiety or worry or just unknown. Reminder of fear may trigger something, maybe triggering something from the past. That you can overcome, because you do have the Tower here, right? You do have that. Okay. Speaking of Tower, this card suggests the querent is a person of strong authority and influence. Are you a celebrity? All right, let's see. Yeah, it's not surrounded by bad omen. That's fine. I mean, there is some bad omen over here, but it's not surrounded by bad omen, right? It's over here. It's far, far away. When it is, it suggests weakness or arrogance under certain circumstances. So I'd say whatever the circumstances surrounding yay is, okay? May be it. There may be some level of that, okay? But I don't think it's going to affect you. You're going to be able to make that decision to go, no, you're misty and obscure. I'm going to get out of here. Because life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. Bye. All right, clouds. Anything else? Yep, exactly what we talked about. Good. All right, nothing new. Bear. Strength and protection. You should assert yourselves to protect your interests. The company of overbearing persons should be avoided. So it's probably just a reminder. It's burdensome, right? Then you have the scythe here. Cutting away of current troubles or the weakening of a bad situation. That's good. Misfortune can be overcome if you're willing to make sacrifice to overcome the challenge. So it really all just depends on what those sacrifices may be. And without clarifying, only you'll know what that is, what those sacrifices may be. So use your discernment, use your intuition, examine the situation, weigh out your risks versus rewards in the situation, okay? Tap into your intuition. Definitely tells you that, okay? You'll know more when you do. 26, book. Closed book holds knowledge or a secret. It's kind of far away from you if you're sitting over here. It's not too far away. I don't really see anything less than 4 rows is too far away. You know, if it's 4 rows, it's far away and counts. So it is a secret, but it's probably an easy to figure out secret. The secret may be favorable or unfavorable depending upon the surrounding cards, okay? And the surrounding cards are actually good. So you're fine. Whatever the secret is will be favorable. I feel that. This is going to be more positive than it seems to be, right? Like I said, it feels ominous at first, but really that's what's giving you anxiety. That's what's giving you kind of a mental headache, so to speak, right? But remember, it's all in the mind. You got that mental conflict a little bit. And it could just be because it reminds you of a situation that wasn't so great with the past year, the nostalgia, right? But maybe it's an opportunity to really figure out what was to conquer an unrelated fear, right? Because the moon can also be about fears. All right, moon 32. It's not close to you, but kind of, sort of, so there may be some great honors to come. It foretells respect and recognition to you. When far away, it suggests displeasure, lack of appreciation, and even grief. And it's not, like I said, I don't really consider anything less than 4 rows anyway to be too far away. So it may only be just a minor amount of that, okay? It may just be this. Doubt, anxiety kind of thing creeping back on in, right? Or just remembering the past. Maybe this is a situation that's resurfacing that maybe you felt like there was a lack of gratitude towards you and whatever efforts you made. And you're worried that that same situation is going to come to play again, right? 16 stars. Assurance of continued success and favorable outlook in all endeavors. It's only surrounded by the scythe, so there may be a bit of disharmony, or at least harmony may be disrupted. So just be mindful of that and ground yourself. Put some distance between the chaos starter. And it could very well be, if you have just anxiety over something, it just may be time to step back for a minute and collect yourself. Loving yourself is where it should start, right? Sun. Last one, how it ends. Good fortune and bright outlook. And it's only mildly away from you. Like I said, 3rd row, not totally far away. There could be some disappointment and discouragement. Or it says disappointment threatens. Doesn't mean it actually exists. It just appears to be, right? Discouragement arises. So be mindful of that and get into your strength for that, okay? Do more of that if you need it. Do more of that loving yourself, okay? Let's see if there's anything else I see. You only have one animal sign here, and that's the bear. So check your other placements, see if there's anything else that would help with this, okay? That's what I have for you. You have a new beginning coming. It's going to be all good at the end of this. I like that. I do overall, you only have, out of 12 cards, 2 questionables. The rest are all brilliant. So far. And they're all lined up beautifully. So look positively towards the future. The sun is also about having a positive outlook too, okay? Try not to get in that, poverty mindset that's over here. It seems to creep in, and, with good reason. If you've had bad experiences with people in the past, right? And, your spidey sense tingles around them because of how they previously behaved. It's understandable to be on guard, okay? But try to look past the surface, okay? There you go. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Earth signs. What do you have? Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit. What's going on in their energy? With this spread, I'm really excited to actually just read the limericky parts to you first as a story. And then pull it all together. Break it down, pull it all together. So let's get the cards out for you. All right. Got a Queen of Pentacles as our focal point. And pretend you're the Namaste candle. Right here. Okay. Because typically you'd be sitting across the table from your fortune teller. All right. If this were like the late 1800s, just imagine that. We're in some parlor in a fancy house. All right. Having some tea to go with this. All right. I'm doing an S pattern, 12 card spread, okay, going in that direction. Right. We also have a page here. Could be a child or an immature or younger energy. Ooh. We have a gentleman and 2 ladies so far as well. Okay, that one was first. Okay. We do have cards of messages and communication coming in as well. All right. So we have a Queen of Pentacles, a feminine energy that is an earth sign. That could be you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have a Page of Swords, which is Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. That is messages coming in, communication coming in. We also have the Gentleman here with the Ace of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Queen of Wands here with the Snake. That is a feminine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, again, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Virgo energy, Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy, and Pisces energy, and Leo energy, okay? Yeah, I think that's all of them. All right, so let me read you our little poem here, our Lenormand bluebird styled, limericky poem here, starting with the crossroad. A road in the open reveals the best way. Choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. Follow your dreams with faith and precision. All will be clear once you've made your decision. When a sweet child smiles your way, innocence brings you to fill your day. Friends are many and enemies few. Embrace a fresh start in all that you do. So maybe there's a decision having to be dealt with regarding a new beginning, right? Illness is known, sickness is near, fate has its own ending to fear. You lose your money, all's hopeless to you, and what's saddest, your courage fails too. The fox is sly, a friend is too, someone may try to deceive you. With wily glances the renard snaps, evade deception and beware old traps. A lot of key words there for me, okay? This tells me this energy might be it, okay? Whatever this incoming information is about is probably external to you. Birds bring a message full of cheer. If this card falls distant, which it doesn't, it's in between, all is not clear. Whatever the outcome, remain without fear. Woes will be brief when the birds disappear. The principal card shows a man tried and true, held high in regard, he tells fortunes for you. And upon your behest, if the cards are read well, the worst and the best the cards will foretell. So perhaps this is your fox coffin message child, such this person right here, okay? And they could be in this Queen of Wands energy, or it could be a Queen of Wands, a dude in that energy, okay? Vile is the serpent who lulls with a bite. Be not indulgent or slow to the fight. Flee every moment, she churns on the charm. This poised opponent will bring you to harm. Now, because I'm also seeing two ladies and a dude, he could be coming with the other woman in tow, and she's a problem. Okay, that could be a thing too. Okay? One tree from earth is best to see, it springs from birth good health for thee. And if the tree should reappear close to the querent, which it kind of is, your goal is near. Okay? The sun is warm and brightens the day. Good luck has begun to come your way. The closer your location, you bask in sweet bliss. Energy abounds in summer's radiant kiss. Heed well good news from the cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides, veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. Shining stars brighten the sky, bodes joy from afar where happiness lies. In starlight, dreams come true, hope is in sight, success is in view. A cross weaves pain historically sad. A distant too close means tidings are bad, and it's not too close, okay? It's close to them. Okay. Suffering increases when the cross is near, but burdens can lift if you persevere, okay? So it sounds like whatever they're coming in on is not going to be successful. That's what I'm getting the gist of here, okay? They may want to come in and start some trouble. But I get the sense that you see it coming. So, all right. Just looking at this last line here with this Ace of Pentacles. So you basically have Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, message coming in, right? Verbal. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, sort of an independent energy, right? Feeling good, looking good, sort of a mini Empress vibes. And you do also have the mini Empress vibes here as well with the Queen of Pentacles, so that you could be in that energy, right? You have the Nine of Wands here, wounded warrior, guarded energy, wall up. Seven of Pentacles, something invested in, right? Something you're working hard towards. Perhaps you've needed to have this guard up. And I see a snake, I can see why. Okay. Maybe you've known that this is coming. Okay, maybe you got a heads up. All right, or you will get a heads up. Maybe this is your heads up. Okay, then you have Mr. Gentleman here, Mr. Ace of Cups, Mr. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have your snake here in tow. He could be in this energy, or this could just be person number 2. All right. You do have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups could indicate confusion, illusion, having too many options, being overwhelmed by choice. They could be in this energy trying to cause that for you, right? Do a little snake oil selling of sorts. Some verbal trickery. Some con artist behavior, verbal con artist behavior. Okay? You do have a new start with this Ace of Pentacles and the tangible. Okay, that's your tangible assets, your things, your home, your self-worth. Okay? Nine of Cups indicates your wish fulfillment, something you want. And the Six of Cups could be something coming back from the past. It could be something nostalgic, something that reminds you of the past. Maybe it was something you wanted to do in the past that you now have a chance to do. And maybe this situation will set you up for it, right? Always look at it on the flip side. These could be the distraction, okay? These two could be the distraction. So, where are they distracting you from is where you should look. Then you have the Six of Wands. You will be victorious. You'll overcome it, okay? Persevere. And perhaps your perseverance would mean their loss too. So this could go a couple of ways for you, okay? I'm going to go through the little booklet here and see if there's anything else we missed. I have not done this way in a very long time, and it's a good opportunity to refresh my knowledge and my skills. All right, Crossroad foretells the need for making important decisions. All right, that's it. It's just an important decision. Okay. All right. Child. New start. Youthful attitude. It indicates that you are pure of heart and an honest person. All right. And Coffin. Sickness, loss of money, eventual loss of courage to meet and overcome problems. This could be a serious omen for you. Still to be feared. But I'm getting the vibe it has more to do with that fox energy coming in. This communication, right? This may not be your problem. They may be coming in freaking out over whatever stuff they've done, and they're now trying to make an offer. Give multiple choice. That's only in their favor, but not in yours, right? That's a possibility as well with this. Then you have Fox. Yep. Just pretty basic. Fox suggests someone is trying to deceive the querent, and they're going to bring in that message. Try to confuse and elude. All right. There is a danger by sly craftiness, and you should just be alert to the pitfalls and false friends. Then you have Birds. Need to talk with a friend. That could also mean just getting outside counsel as well. When this situation comes in, check the facts of what they're saying, right? With others. And because it's in the middle, it could be or could not be negative communication or unfavorable gossip, okay? So it may be favorable to them, but not favorable to you. It could also just be unfavorable to them. Maybe whatever you learn from this other outside source might not behoove them. It might behoove you, okay? They're coming in on something, thinking one way, but then you might be able to flip the script, right? With new information. And Gentlemen, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but may mention something else. Oh, interesting. We only have one on board. Male energy, male figure. Okay. Okay. And because he's pretty centrally located, I think he is the mastermind. All right. He is central. Both of these people are actually central, but he is the principal, right? So he may be actually leading the charge on this quest. 7 Snake. Sign of betrayal, possibly someone seeking to do great harm. Degree of danger is dependent on the distance that this card is from you. All right. You would be here. Okay. And it's in the middle, so it could go either way. But it seems like to me that this Queen of Wands is really in tow with the Gentleman. And if he's the mastermind, it really depends on what he says, what he's doing, right? She could be the distraction. That's possible. Keep that in mind. This card invariably signifies treachery and deception. Love it. All right. And I definitely get that with the 7 of Cups over here. All right. But it's not as deafening as you would think. You do have the tree here. Outlook is generally favorable and your spiritual roots are well grounded. Ooh. Yeah, you're going to have to tap in. You may have ancestral protection for this. Pay attention to your health. In other words, pay attention to your overall health, your mind, body, soul, right? There may be some ancestral roots, some connection here, okay? Sun. Good fortune, bright outlook. Positive outlook, right? It may seem disappointing or discouraging since it's a smidgen of far away, but you can overcome that, okay? And then the Cavalier, anything new? Usually a good omen and a sign that the outlook will become favorable. Wishes come true may mean wealth. News coming in from a stranger. Perhaps that's this connection over here as well. Maybe you'll become enlightened to what they don't want you to know about the situation. And then you're armed with the fact that you can walk away from it. Combat it, if you will. All right. And stars. Assurance of continued success, favorable outlook in all endeavors. And the snake is the only bad omen card. Possibly cross. Harmony may be disrupted. So it only will try to disrupt your harmony, okay? And if it does, taking a step back to kind of reassess the situation and proceed with caution, okay? Might be a good time at this point, okay? This is definitely a distraction tactic. It may be a test for you as well, spiritually, given the tree is here, okay? And last but not least, cross. Sacrifices may need to be made to turn the situation around. It may be a situation you might have to just walk away from and cut ties completely. Period indicating suffering and adversity. I immediately thought of cord cutting. Like immediately. Energy callback, that type of thing. Given the spiritual aspect of things as well, okay? I'm not totally getting a vibe of psychic attack, but it is mildly there. So do that as a backup. If this is not a direct message in the tangible, that's what could be happening. So if your dreams are all wonky right now, that's probably what's going on. I'm seeing that. But you can overcome this, whatever this is, all right? All right, go check your other placements for more, okay? That's all I can pull from it now. That's all I have. All right, there you go. Have a good one. Bye. All right, for our water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Get a good shuffle on here. Spirit, what's the story from Lenormand here for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? What's going on? Usually with this spread, I'm doing a 12-card S-pattern spread, just like that, okay? Don't want it to be too long, so it doesn't take forever, because this could get long. Figured 12 was a good number. 9's not enough. All right. Give some good depth with 12, I think. And I have space for it. All right, one more. There we go. Let's cut the deck. All right, let's pull our 12 now. Tell us what's going on, Spirit. So what I usually do is I'll lay them all out, and then I'll read you the story. Ooh, couple on board immediately. Karmic couple, typically with the fire wands. Okay. Let me just get them all out here. We can start identifying a little bit. Energy-wise. All right. Oof. Okay. And if you were sitting at this table, you would be the namaste candle, okay? As far as the distance is concerned. Even though you can see it from my vantage point. Huh, interesting. That card was in the same exact position as air signs. Or earth signs, sorry. That may be significant to you. Whoever you're dealing with in this situation might have heavy earth. And the sun is also Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Oof. This may actually end up really well. Ooh, new beginning in something. One, please, Spirit. We're not doing two. Now, I'm not going to clarify any of these. We're just going to go based off what's in front, okay? Last one, Spirit. What's the... How's this going to end? I am seeing somewhat quick energy as well. So whatever this is may happen quickly. I'd say weeks, months, max. All right? Okay. So you have a Queen of Wands, you have a King of Wands, you have a Queen of Swords, a Page of Swords, and a Page of Pentacles. Okay? So this could be 5 different people. It could also be 3 people in more some immature communicative kind of way. Okay? I mean, keep in mind there are no knights in this deck, so the pages could also be knights. It's just younger energy, okay? Youthful energy. So you have a Queen of Wands, feminine, Aries, Leo, Sag, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. That is a couple. So they're coupled up, partnered up, okay? You have a Queen of Swords, feminine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With the Page of Swords, you have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. And the Page of Pentacles. You have Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Excuse me a second. You also have Earth energy with the Ace of Pentacles there, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and more fire sign. Lots of fire energy with that Ace of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. You also have Gemini energy with the ship over there. Scorpio, a tree. I've got to do a little bit of math here. What is that? 7 Pentacles? Okay, that is Taurus energy. 9 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. And 6 of Swords is Libra energy. I'm doing my best to try and remember. This is good practice. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read you off the whole limerick together, okay? And as I go along, if I see something, I'll mention it, all right? Vile is the serpent who lulls with a bite. Be not indulgent or slow to the fight. Flee every moment. She turns on the charm. This poised opponent will bring you to harm. Clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with firm decision. Beware of clouds, misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. So this couple situation doesn't seem too awesome, does it? You don't know which one's the snake. Okay, one has to make a decision, it seems like. Are they going to stay or are they going to go, right? Then, with the ship here, a ship carrying gold sails straight into view. Lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurl for years upon end. Now, it could be that this couple is traveling to you, okay? Or they're on the go. Could even be on the run, since they are fleeing. They'll flee every moment. She turns on the charm, okay? Then you have tree here. One tree from earth is best to see. It springs from birth, good health for thee. And if the tree should reappear close to you, your goal is near. Okay. So whatever the goal is for you, it's getting close. Like if you wanted these people to come in, they might be coming in. Okay. All right. When a sweet child smiles your way, innocent brings joy to fill your day. Friends are many, enemies are few. Embrace a fresh start in all that you do. So this may be a fresh start. And it could very well be that this king is leaving the queen too. This could be a split up, okay, without going into it further. And they may be traveling to you and it's a fresh start, right? Now, Vile lulls with a bite, that would be a good move. Because, she could be poisonous. Okay. With flowers here, happiness anew from the flower scent, the outlook for you means encouragement. Days will be filled with pleasures come true. Fate has so willed the best unto you. So maybe this is a good decision if he's leaving that behind, okay? Birds bring a message full of cheer. If this card falls distant, all is not clear. And it's not, it's kind of really in between and very close. Whatever the outcome, remain without fear. Woes will be grieved when the birds disappear. So whatever message this is, all right? You do have fox here, so there's a little bit of deception. The fox is sly, a friend is too. Someone may try to deceive you. With wily glances, the renard snaps, evade deception, and beware old traps. So this is something that is coming back around, okay? So if you're the Queen of Swords in this situation, just be mindful, whatever this, there may be some leftover coming from this Queen of Wands snake, okay? That could be what it is. There might has to be some sort of trickery in order to get out of that situation. Depending on how vile the serpent is, that could be understandable, okay? Sometimes you got to get slick yourself and be a fox to get out of bad circumstances that didn't appear to be that way at first. Eventually masks fall off, so. All right, the sun is warm and brightens the day. Good luck has begun to come your way. The closer your location, you bask in sweet bliss. Energy abounds in summer's radiant kiss. The scythe cuts bare, of danger stalks too. Of strangers, beware, they can harm you. So, if this is someone you don't know, yeah, I'd be a little bit concerned. A little bit. But if it's someone you're familiar with, it could also just be, the stranger aspect could be just maybe they're a changed person, right? They're not who they were when you last saw them. Does that make sense? Okay. If nearby cards hold favorable view, which they do, okay, with swift action, you'll overcome too. So it's just about getting rid of any old, outdated thinking about a situation or cutting through the bullshit, right? Because some bullshit is there, okay? Ring to the right, your love is alive. It will ever be bright and continue to thrive. Ring to the left and your troubles begin. Your heart will be cleft and filled with chagrin. I love that word. Now, the ring to the right is to the right, nearest to the Queen of Swords, okay? So she'd be most favorable from it. This could be a very good thing. I am seeing this end up pretty well. A lone tower stands confident and secure, grounds your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come, problems that abound, you must overcome, okay? So you do have the Ten of Swords here. I'm seeing a little bit of betrayal and backstabbing, okay? And maybe that's the situation Mr. King of Wands is coming out of, okay? You do have the Seven of Cups. Maybe he's been confused, had a little bit of illusion, maybe just overwhelmed by choice of what to do, don't know what to do, know where to go, kind of unsure of himself a little bit, but coming out of that, he's decided to make a decision to come forward, right? That's the good thing to do with this Page of Swords here. Make that communication. It's a fresh start, right? Queen of Swords, possibly communicating to her. Seven of Pentacles indicates investment of your time, your energy, and your resource, right? Also putting in the hard work, right? So perhaps there's some putting in of hard work here. You do have the Nine of Wands here. There's a little bit of guardedness, but overall I'd see is strength and victory in this. Just working hard towards maintaining that ambition, right? Like keeping your confidence up, right? New beginning with these two aces. You also have something to learn in the process with these pages. And communication and messages in the tangible. That's good. Forward movement. Love it. And then you have a Six of Swords, might cause a little bit of mental conflict. But I also kind of see that as just kind of like coming together in agreement, verbal agreements, right? That could also be that as well. All right. So this could go either way depending on what's been negotiated. There you go. Couldn't even think of the word. All right. So we're gonna go one by one each card. Okay. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, thankfully. All right. Snake. Starting off with snake. Just see if there's anything I missed with it. Okay. Sign of betrayal. Possibly someone seeking to do great harm to you. The degree of danger is dependent upon the distance that this card is from you, okay? However, I'm saying it's very close to him. So maybe this person is really not good if it's close to both of y'all, okay? And even close to her too, whoever this person, if there's a third, fourth, fifth, whoever, and this page, okay? This person is a danger to all. Look at that, all these people close to that, all right? That is a huge sign that she showed up first. It was like universe is saying, no, get rid of, no, 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 no. Help, 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 no. That's essentially what that is. All right. Clouds. All right, let's see. Positioned. It's on the other side of her too, but it's in front of you, so it's close to you. Okay. Strong events lie ahead. Let's say that's left. Outlook is stormy, but influenced by surrounding cards, and all the surrounding cards are other people, right? Okay. Ship. Opportunity approaching. Opens up new avenues for good fortune and success in business. Care must be taken in event of unexpected setbacks. It's very neat to use, so it could signify a journey or trip with many memorable events. And like I said, it looks like this king could be coming in. I don't feel that you are doing this. I think he's doing this. Or they are doing this. We'll see. That could be tricky. Tree also talks about ancestral connection as well. Spiritual roots are well grounded. Outlook is generally favorable. You are being protected. I also see that as sort of ancestral protection card, okay? All right. Just pay attention. If you need to ground, ground, okay? If you need to cleanse, cleanse. If you need to connect with nature, connect with nature, okay? Whatever this is, coming on in, all right? 13 child. New start. Embrace a new start with a youthful attitude. Okay. It also indicates a pure of heart and an honest person. Aw, thank you. So nice, Spirit. Thank you. All right, flowers. Happiness and contentment in all things. Joy in all daily aspects of life. Closer the card is to you, the stronger the favorable influences. And it is in the middle there. It's in the middle of all of this as well. So it's dead center. Whatever this is going to be good, okay? That's what despite any ironing out of some wrinkles. That's what I'm calling that. All right, birds. Need to talk with a friend. This could also signify you might need to get a second opinion on the situation, okay? Or, just bounce off ideas, right? Like if you're coming into contact with this energy, maybe how to navigate it. You also do have spiritual connection as well. So this connecting with a friend could also be just tapping in and maybe connecting with your ancestors and your spirit guides and spirit team, okay? Fox. Someone is trying to deceive the querent. There is danger by slight craftiness, and you should be alert to all pitfalls and face false friends. So that's where your discernment and your intuition would really come in handy. Okay. 31 Sun. Good fortune, bright outlook, positive outlook. So this could be disappointing and discouraging because it's nearby and it is kind of far from you, okay? You could probably had high hopes there was a real change, like a massive change, and there's only been a little bit of a change. Be like, oh man, after all this time, come on now. But, you know, still something that could be overlooked, right? Or something that you could just be watchful of. And Scythe here. Cutting away of current troubles or the weakening of a bad situation. Misfortune can be overcome if you are willing to make sacrifices to overcome the challenge. So it really depends on what you're sacrificing. Is it worth the reward? Ask yourself that, okay? Ring. Ring to the right signifies a blessed union and a happy and prosperous life. That's like overall 10 of cups all the way, right? There's nothing to the left other than this tower, not a person though, okay? So there may be something that you need to be strong through. You know, there might be some, like I said, wrinkles, right? Like, and they may be a little stubborn, okay? To iron out in this situation, okay? Let's see what else it means. To the left of the tower, right? It means troubles and discontent will arise, resulting in possible separation, broken engagement, or even divorce. The tower really is just about your foundations, right? So there may be something in this situation that needs to break down to rebuild, right? So there may be some rebuilding going on because you do ground your strength and all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound we must overcome, right? The lone tower stands confident and secure though. So I'm really just saying whatever needs to be ironed out, maybe patchworked. This is just a remodel. This isn't a total do-over, okay? That makes sense. Speaking of towers, just thinking constructively. Literally, okay. All right. Let's see if there's anything else I see here as well. Other than fox and snake, those are the only animals, okay? And of course, any of the numbers, you got 7, 6, 3, 5, 13 breaks down to 4, 9, 12 breaks down to 3, 14 breaks down to 5, so you do have some 5s. Yeah, but you have a lot of 4s. You got 31 that breaks down to a 4, 10 breaks down to a 1, 25 breaks down to a 7, another 10 here that breaks down to a 1 with a 19, okay? So those could be dates that are significant to you, birth dates, birth months, that sort of thing, okay? Or those numbers in general, could be life path numbers, all right? Or death path numbers if somebody had passed away in your situations. So that could be confirmation for you as well, or you could be seeing these numbers. I am noticing, I only see it once here, 7 going down to 6, right? So this might be a downgrade situation, right? But overall, it ends well. You have new beginnings over here, and it's protected. Change, protection, endings, new beginnings, good luck from the universe, divine timing. Again, tens and endings, beginnings, right? 3s, ascended masters are guiding. 9s also significate, things that are on their way out, but still little left to do. Again with the 4 and the change with the 5, and again with the 3, okay? So it's all good. It's all really positive, okay? Heading wherever you're going on this one, all right? Hopefully that helps. Go follow your other placements and see what else you can get as well, okay? And stay tuned for any other future generals as well. There may be more insight in other ways, okay? All right, there you go. Bye.